Hello everyone, for this video I'm going to be rebuilding my Kylin 250 racing drone. I got off of HeliPal and they've been really helpful on getting some replacement parts to me, very good customer service, fast shipping, and they replaced my ESC and flight controller board since it was under warranty. It broke. So what happened was this ESC part right here fried when a little bit of moisture got on it, and it's usually supposed to be more robust, but I guess lesson learned is that don't fly when the ground is moist or something, as shorts can happen. So what happened is the ESCs ended up frying, the motors gave off some electrical smoke, magic smoke I like to say, and it fried the flight controller board as well. So if you see right around here, so there's a couple burnt chips, and especially on the speed controller here. I'll put some higher resolution photos up in the video description. But yeah, I'm going to be rebuilding this from pretty much scratch. I ordered new replacement stuff, so I already did this part right here. So here's a new ESCs wired up, and then replacement motors as well, and then the replacement flight controller board. Here's also a spare ESC. I decided I'm going to order one just in case, so when I'm racing and an ESC goes out, I can just swap out the module. That's what I like a lot about this drone. Easy to replace components if need be. So yeah, let's get the video going, and yeah, let's go build and have fun. So what we're doing right now is we're going to test the system first before I mount everything. Otherwise, if I had everything mounted and it wasn't working, then I kind of just wasted my time just rebuilding this. So make sure that everything works first. Okay. Wow. Well, seems like it works. That could definitely go in a video blooper right there. How embarrassing. Oh yeah, the motors arm everything. Let's see if the FPV is working. Okay, so it's gonna auto scan now. There we go. We got something. Oh my god! Okay. Okay, yeah, so it's working. Attention everybody, tune in to channel 25 if you want to see my FPV cam. I don't know what channel 25 is. That looks like a 5740 gigahertz, or 5.74 gigahertz. My bad. Anyway, seems like the system is working. Yeah, let's get on with building. Okay, now we have most of the drone assembled, or the quadcopter assembled, so we're gonna test the orientation of the motors, or the rotation. So for this one, black means it rotates clockwise, and then silver means it rotates counterclockwise or anti-clockwise. So good thing to do this before we finish assembling the rest, putting in the bottom plate and then tucking the wires in, make it look neat. And then, because if we have to flip around some wires, now is the time to do it. Okay. And then we're going to test for the rotation. Okay, so these are spinning in the right direction to black. And just put your hands on here. And then let's check this over. These are spinning the same direction as black, so we got to flip the wires on here. And this is also spinning the wrong direction as well. Change that real quick. So to change the polarity, we just swap two wires. So I'll swap this one with this one. Alright, so we're now finished with assembling a drone. Off camera I added a little bit extra features and stuff, so I did some side tapes to the camera mount right here, just to help it stay on the canopy in case if it crashes, so it doesn't separate and I don't lose the camera, or makes it hard to lose the camera. I also added 2 battery straps here, because I've noticed in the past when I've crashed, the battery moves around a little bit more and it can end up damaging the LiPo battery. And of course, you saw me solder this part, so I added some JV weld and epoxy right here. So this will actually make the connection more stiff and more firm. When it comes from factory, the connector is actually just wired right here to the back, and then you have a little bit of wire sticking out. The thing is that the wire kind of adds some stress to the soldering connection, so I thought it'd just be a better idea to have the wire just in as a socket, or the connector as a socket, and then I just plug the battery in like this. So it makes it a lot stronger, and it just looks nicer too. So a little bit cleaner setup, and it's also lighter. And then on here you can adjust the tilt angle. So when I'm flying FPV, this thing is needs to be tilted up a little bit higher. So that makes it a little bit better for viewing. So you know you can see the curvature, or not the curvature, the ground and where and going forward, since the camera's tilted up a little bit more. And yes, I'm next to my server array as well, so I have 2 server boxes, so don't mind the noise. So the final step after you build the drone or assemble it is that you need to calibrate the accelerometer, so you want to make sure the thing is flat. So I just pull this strap off right here, and then we have access to this micro USB port. So this is a CC3D board, so we have to use OpenPilot. You can also use CleanFlight as well if you do some special mods with the firmware, but we need to make sure the drone is level, the quadcopter is level, before we fly it. So we plug in our USB port right here, and then we're going to make sure that it takes a while to get connected. Okay, so it looks like I have connection right here on the computer. You can see under firmware, this is the board I'm running. And then if I rotate the quad right here, then you can see it's you can see the accelerometer change and stuff. So we're going to go to calibrate, and then if we go under configuration, the little wrench right here, and then we go to attitude, then we just press the level button. Takes a few seconds. Okay, so now it is complete, and then we save it. And then there's also other settings you can adjust. You can adjust the output, controller, vehicle, just a bunch of other parameters. This board already came tuned from HeliPal, so I really didn't need to do anything else except for just make sure the drone is level. Thing is, if your quadcopter drone is not level, it's going to cause issues when you first fly. So make sure you do this part. And I'm going to just disconnect and shut down the program. So there we have it. Now we're going to go fly, and I'll show you some awesome FPV footage and some video footage.